Well, since we're at about the halfway point of Vlogmas, I thought it might be fun to do like a midpoint check-in on like how I feel like it's going so far. If you don't know who I am, or if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I am a handmade goods maker. I do soap, candles, shower steamers, lip balms, all kinds of things that smell nice. And this is my first year doing Vlogmas, which again, if this is your first video of mine that you're watching and you don't know what Vlogmas is, it is putting out a new video every day for the first 25 days of December, basically December 1st until Christmas. So it was already kind of an ambitious thing to take on because I am not a full-time YouTuber. I do this in addition to running my business, mostly because this is the kind of content that I actually enjoy making. And so I would rather spend my time doing this than social media posts or a blog or whatever. One of my goals for this month was to hit 5,000 subscribers, which I'm still very far from. And I thought, listen, you're not gonna get to that many subscribers without doing something differently than you've been doing. And that's why I decided to do Vlogmas in the first place. And so now that we're about halfway through, I'll say that I think the biggest revelation or aha or whatever you want to call it is just that I'm really enjoying it. It's definitely a ton of work. I think it is as challenging as I assumed it would be when I started off. Trying to fit in filming and editing a vlog every single day into my already kind of hectic schedule it's a lot of work, but it's really fun to like be putting out new stuff every single day. It's just not something I've done in a really long time. I don't even put out new stuff every single day on Instagram, which is a platform where that's much more common. So I think that part is exciting to like come up with, what am I going to talk about each day? What are people responding to? The engagement, like comments that people are leaving, I think is really fun. And I'm certainly not going to commit to doing daily posts beyond this because it is way too much work at the moment. But it is a reminder that to me, this is the most rewarding form of creating content in relation to my business. I just get the most out of it, both in the creative expression of it and also in the engagement from other people. One of the not as great things that I've learned so far is that it is not really affecting my channel's success, I guess, if that's, I don't know the right way to put it. I am not seeing any sort of explosion of subscribers or any like videos that are really taking off view-wise. If anything, my per video view count is down from where it normally is, which I think makes sense. Obviously, I'm putting out a lot more content, and so my subscribers are probably overwhelmed. I would guess that people who watch my video that already subscribe to it are not watching every single one of these for the most part, which is totally fine. I'm not offended. I don't think I'd be able to keep up with watching this much stuff either, but if you are watching every single one, thank you so much. I just think that I have to like change my expectations on what the view counts are gonna look like on each of these videos. It also gives me a lot of like really specific feedback on the type of content you guys want to see from me, because it is like, it's all back to back to back stuff. And so I'm getting in very real time what are the videos and like the subject matter that people are actually interested in watching. It seems like for the most part, you guys do not care about my personal life, which is totally fine. Do not take offense to that. That is good feedback for me to have. Like, seems like a lot of the people that find my videos are finding them because they want information on running the kind of business that I run. So that's good feedback. Gonna try and figure out how I can give you guys more information about that. And then the videos that are just sort of about my personal life. Either I'm not good at, I'm not gonna talk myself down. I'm not trying to be like self-deprecating. I think maybe I don't create as engaging of content when it's about my personal life, probably because I don't love to share a lot about that. I'm not gonna talk too much about my kids. I'm not gonna talk too much about my husband because I respect all of their privacy. And so there's only so much information I can give you guys in a personal vlog. So maybe that's part of it. My business stuff, I'm happy to share all the gory details. And I think that that's usually the kind of stuff that people are interested in. Like, they really want to know the ins and outs of whatever you're going to talk about. And lastly, one of the big things that has also come out of this is just sort of, I like the momentum of where this has pushed me to go in terms of editing and creating a sort of style, the way that I'm hoping to develop as a storyteller. I look forward to having a little bit more time in between each video that I post so that I can hopefully create a better story for you guys as I'm doing that, which means more B-roll or footage of me demonstrating things as opposed to just talking about them. Right now, when I'm doing a daily post, is kind of just a lot of me talking because that's the easiest for me to film and edit together. So I apologize. I know it's not visually very interesting, but it has definitely motivated me for after this challenge is over to try and incorporate that more in like future videos. So that's just sort of like a quick recap of these first like 12-13 days, and I'm hoping you all are enjoying it too. I really appreciate everyone who engages with the videos, not just because of like what it does for their reach, but because I really like hearing from you all, and it is fun to me that complete strangers can connect and like we can talk about what you guys have coming up in your businesses and what sort of things that you might need help with or things that resonate with you. It makes me feel very hopeful about this community, and in an environment where there can be a lot of like really evil, negative people, I feel like the only ones that comment on my videos are just like really nice, supportive individuals. So I really appreciate that, and it makes this all a lot more enjoyable. I'm sure this could be miserable if I was receiving some of those comments. So thank you all for keeping this a fun, positive space. I hope you're enjoying the videos, and I hope we can make it through the last half of this challenge together without me falling off too quickly. But thanks so much for watching all of these, and I hope to see you in the next video.